Hello and welcome to Crypto News and Happy New Year once again. This is my first video of 2020. We finally made it into the special crypto year because this is the year of the Bitcoin halving, the long awaited for Bitcoin halving, the hindsight of 2020 and all this talk about 2020 and also the John McAfee talk, all that sort of stuff. But what better day to do a news video when the price of Bitcoin has also crashed below 7K once again. We could be retesting those lows. And I'm going to be talking about an interesting news article about an Elliott Wave Theory, which could mean that we may be going lower, even lower than 5K. And this is really concerning for Bitcoin. Actually, they're targeting a really low price. So I'll get into that when we get to that news article. I'll also be talking about a crypto bank in the UK and also news about China with regards to their development for their cryptocurrency. And finally, I'll be covering a last article on a DeFi project in a university in the United States in Pennsylvania. So let's get straight in and look at the crypto markets to see how the prices are doing. So as we can see, Bitcoin trading just below 7K. So not too bad, to be honest. It's holding quite well, but it could mean that it wants to go further down. It has had a flash crash, and usually with these flash crashes, or also known as falling knives, we do see some sort of recovery before we go further down in kind of a scalar fashion. But we'll have to see what actually happens. Now, let's have a quick look at NEO, which is trading at $8.49. Ontology is trading at 50 cents. And what's interesting is I checked on Binance, and Ontology has broken below that 50 cents strong support line that we had seen for a long time to just 49 cents before recovering above 50 once again. So now it is trading above 50. But the fact that it broke that does kind of worry you that Ontology could go much lower if Bitcoin was to suddenly dump to, like, say 5K, for example, in a flash crash. We could even see Ontology to 40 cents, and this is just, of course, speculation, assumption, but it kind of works like that. And of course, all the alts are being dragged together. Let's see who the biggest winner is. Now, the biggest winner looks like a pump and dump. Blockstamp, I haven't even heard of them, 297%. Nexo seems legit. I know that Nexo is a legit project. And let's have a look at the biggest losers, and that's Educare and iExec or LC. Of course, iExec has been swinging up and down between the biggest loser and the biggest winner, like we had seen with ABBC coin in the past, which was doing exactly the same. Now it looks like it's iExec's turn to follow this same pattern. It's like a pattern that keeps following itself, right? But yeah, this is pretty much it. And let's have a look. And actually, yeah, Engine Coin is trading at 7 cents as well with this dump. But I wonder if Engine Coin is going to get back to the 5 cent area. And if it does, that's going to make me personally very bullish on it, because I do believe in the long-term success of Engine. Now let's move on and talk about the news. Man, of course, this is about the Elliott Wave Theory, which suggests that Bitcoin may be due for the biggest correction yet. So one of the Bitcoin Elliott Wave Theory analysts is actually thinking that we could see very low prices. And here we go. We'll actually talk about this article here. Now, so what is he saying here? He's saying that looking at the Bitcoin price chart and how it applies to the Elliott Wave Theory, Bitcoin's price completed the final wave, which is wave 5, at the crypto bubble peak back in 2017, and has just completed wave B in an ABC corrective wave as Bitcoin reached a top during the 2019 rally in late June. What comes next, according to the theory, would be the C corrective target, significantly lower than the A wave, which bounced at $3,100. The accompanying price chart also shows a target of around $1,000, which is the peak of wave 3 on the impulse move up. I find it very hard to believe, even though I'm not a pro trader, I'm still learning how to trade. I find it very hard to believe we're going to see 1K, to be honest, even with this Elliott Wave Theory. This is, of course, just a theory. You got to treat it as a theory. It's just a probability game. Nobody can be 100% sure, but I would like to validate this theory with Crypto Hippo. In case you haven't heard of Crypto Hippo, his name is Schuyler. Of course, he's also got a YouTube channel, and he specializes in the Elliott Wave technical analysis. He does it for Bitcoin and for altcoins too. Do check out his YouTube page on the top right hand corner. I have done an interview with him there, so if you want to watch that interview and then go to his YouTube page and check it out, that would be cool. Really nice guy. And I want to check it with him because I know he specializes in Elliott Wave. He's got really good theories. And what does he have to say about this, and how probable does he think this could be, right? Now, if Bitcoin does break below the current bear market bottom and head down and head towards 1,000, as Elliott Wave Theory appears to suggest, the crypto industry could be in shambles, with many companies and projects going bankrupt as a result. Crypto investors would capitulate en masse, blah, blah, blah. You know, and come on, and could be considered dead for good. Seriously, come on. I mean, people have been in the bear market already. They know what it's like. How could they be considered dead for good? Even if altcoins were to go down a lot, that would mean very, very low prices for many people, right? And those strong believers in a project, okay, they may be a bit let down with the price, but if they really believe in the project, they know it's going to take off eventually, then they can just hold it, right? They don't care. Especially those people that have their funds on ledgers, right? Because if you've got weak hands and it's on a ledger, it's much harder to just sell it, you know, rather than if it's on an exchange, for example, and then you can just sell it because you panic sell, you're worried, you're like, oh Jesus, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna lose all the value, you know. So you need to learn how to control your emotions too. But this is really the reason why you shouldn't invest more than you can afford to lose, because some people can't control their emotions. I know a lot of you can control your emotions because you have been through the bear market, you know what it's like, but many people still struggle to control that, right? It's like with the gambling addiction, to be honest, you know, like they're investing a lot. They're losing a lot, but they keep on doing it. They keep repeating it until they lose, they run out of funding, and you know. So yeah, that's pretty harsh, to be honest, but unfortunately it does happen to some people. Now, however, some analysts say that this is necessary for the crypto market to once again blossom into a full-blown bull run. So it could be positive. Of course, if it does go to 1K, I would be very happy myself personally, because I could just scoop up a lot of cheap Bitcoin, and on top of Bitcoin also some really, really cheap alts, because I just don't know how low Engine's gonna go, how low Cardano's gonna go, especially now with the Shelly mainnet, upcoming mainnet launch. Also Ontology, Neo, you know, all these other projects that I believe in, you know, all these projects are gonna be like the coins are gonna be priced really, really low, in my opinion, if it goes. And that's the thing. I mean, it's hard to believe that we're gonna see 1K. It's just incredibly hard to believe. Even 3K is hard to believe. 5K is more realistic, in my opinion, but 3K, even 3K is like, so much money has gone into crypto since 2018. Is it really that likely we could see 3K? I don't know. Yeah, I just find it really hard to believe. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below about the Elliott Wave Theory, and let's continue on and talk about the crypto bank. Let me click no thanks here because I keep getting these ads. Okay, so the blockcrypto.com reports that a new crypto bank by former Starling co-founder could soon launch. Ziglu, a new cryptocurrency friendly bank by former Starling Bank founder, could soon launch, and in September 2018 he has been preparing to publicly launch the bank later this month. The Ziglu app is currently available in beta form, and London-based Ziglu aims to bring the best of challenger banks and cryptocurrency exchanges to create one truly complete current account. Now basically what they're trying to do, apparently you can hold fiat and cryptocurrencies. You'll also offer a master debit card to spend funds. This kind of makes me think that they're trying to follow what Revolut is doing. If you have been using Revolut, you know what I'm talking about. You can actually buy cryptocurrencies on Revolut, but you don't own any of the crypto, right? It's like you don't own the keys. You like this account, okay, you could say it belongs to you. You own the account, but Revolut have control over it. They could shut you down, right? So even if you hold crypto, then that crypto isn't really yours. It's the same as holding it on an exchange, right? So yeah, again, with Revolut is the same. You've got a MasterCard that you can use, also a Visa debit card, pretty much a prepaid type, you know. So yeah, pretty cool the fact that you can do that, and that you can spend, that you can buy, sell cryptocurrencies, and also spend the fiat directly, right? And I wonder if they're gonna have some kind of feature where you can do an automatic conversion. Like for example, Revolut, if you buy Bitcoin or Ethereum and you have like you don't have enough fiat, and you want to go to a store, to a supermarket, and you want to buy something which is more than the price of fiat you actually hold, then what happens is an automatic sell order at market rate for one of your cryptos. I don't know which one exactly, to be honest, because I haven't personally tested it, but I know that it does work from what others have told me, is that a conversion is made by selling that cryptocurrency to cover the fiat cost, the remaining fiat cost, and then the payment is successful. So I wonder if they're going to do something similar with Ziglu. So that's pretty cool, and they're getting an e-money license at the moment. Well, that's right, they're in the process of getting it from the UK's Financial Conduct Authority, and they're also planning to go to the US with this. That's where their hope is for the expansion plan by the fourth quarter of 2020. Okay, so that's going to be some time away. We have to see them doing it in the UK first. And I don't know, I mean, with Brexit and all, it's going to be a bit harsh, to be honest, to choose UK as a destination to build this kind of thing. I don't know, maybe because in Europe, a lot of people from the UK are bullish on cryptocurrencies and they believe it. So maybe they're just kind of looking at the overall picture in Europe. Which countries are more likely to invest in crypto? And UK is kind of the second, right? It's kind of the first. I don't know if Germany might be bigger. Probably no, but I think UK is number one, if I'm not mistaken. Now, let's move on and talk about the next news article, and that's about China. China enacts crypto law in run-up to state digital cryptocurrency debut. And this is actually from yesterday, this specific news article, but I just wanted to cover it here. So China has formally implemented a law governing cryptographic password management as part of its pre-release plans for its central bank digital currency, CBDC. So yes, they had reported it last year, but now it's official. They have finally done it. So they're really holding on to their word, right? And what does it say here? So it divides passwords. That's what they're doing here, right? Divides passwords at large into three distinct categories: passwords, common passwords, and commercial passwords. And they're aiming to facilitate China's transition to blockchain technology. Now, in order to prevent data from being tampered with, it is necessary to protect each data with a password. Of course, the development of blockchain technology cannot be separated from the progress of cryptography technology, and China Money Network wrote, referencing a report from Japanese media outlet Japan Economic News. Of course, the central bank's tests are still ongoing, so it could be some time before we'll actually see this cryptocurrency being launched, right? But they are working on it, and the fact that they've started with the law does mean that they're making progress, right? They're not playing around. They're really trying to get out there, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it from the China news. And let's move on and talk about this other interesting article. And this is actually from today. It's about the university in Pennsylvania. Carnegie Mellon University sees $4 million pledged to develop a DeFi research program. So once again, like that other article that I've covered on before New Year on the 31st of December to talk about the future of cryptocurrency in 2020, and that DeFi is going to be one of the things that there's going to be a focus on in the crypto space. We're seeing it right here. It's already starting with this university. The fact that they're going to students to kind of reach out to them and to help them do some research, or not to help them, to request help from them to do the research, because students can actually do that. They've got more free time on their hands from that point of view with projects and things like that. Obviously, universities are trying to become revolutionary to get a name for themselves. It's better marketing for themselves too if they can succeed in a specific project, because everyone will know that, okay, that university is the best to go to technology-wise because they were revolutionary with this DeFi tech project that they've created, blah, 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 you know, this kind of thing. So you get the idea, right? Now, a former MakerDAO contributor and Carnegie Mellon alumnus has committed 10,000 MakerDAO, which is the coin valued at just under $4.3 million at press time, to his alma mater to develop a research program for decentralized application. Now, Nikolai Mushigan announced the donation in a January 1st post on his website. By his account, he already donated 3,200 Maker, which is worth 1.3 million. On the previous day, and informally committed another 6,800 Maker, which is worth 2.9 million. And in the post, the developer said that the goal for the donation is to establish a research program for decentralized applications, protocols, and game theoretic mechanisms. He also suggests that a fuller research agenda will be available in the coming weeks. In further concerns, Mushigan said he was troubled by profiteering in the industry, including what he called the increasing rent-seeking behavior from some of the big players in the space and also from existing banks and tech giants. He professed faith in the university system's resilience in the face of pressure from government and business. So, wow, I mean, they're really trying to step their game, right? And one other thing here I want to cover is that the program has actually created a cryptocurrency local to the university itself called the CMU coin. Students are tasked with proposing university-based applications for this token. So that's quite interesting, right? The fact that they're trying to become revolutionary, like I was saying earlier. What does this mean for the crypto space? I think this is really bullish for the crypto space. The fact that we're seeing projects like Neo going to universities, projects like Elastos doing the same, right? We're seeing many of these crypto startups going to all these different universities across the world to try to educate students to learn about the blockchain technology. And now they're going to learn about DeFi technology as well. So the fact that all these things are coming together now, all about decentralization, I really believe that this is the future going forward, and I'm sure you do too. So even if the Elliott Wave Theory is right and we do go as low as 1K, it doesn't mean crypto is dead. Crypto is stronger than ever. And even if that happens, like I said, that's great. Cheaper, right? Just think about it. It's going to be cheaper to buy stuff. Sure, everybody wants the price to just go up, right? Because if it goes up, then everybody in the media is going to talk about Bitcoin. But remember, we still got the Bitcoin halving, and that should be really bullish, especially after the halving, historically speaking, because of the previous price charts that we've seen. It doesn't mean that there's not going to be some manipulation, probably to scare people off. Maybe there's going to be a huge dump straight after the halving, or maybe even 1 month after the halving. But perhaps even 3 to 4 months after the halving, we could see a massive turnaround if the historical charts repeat themselves, right? But it is Bitcoin. It could do what it wants, right, at the end of the day. And finally, before I end the video, I just want to let you know that I have created a second channel focusing on blockchain games. I have actually cloned all of the blockchain game reviews and tutorials that I have done just to move them over to that second channel, because I do feel like I want to focus this channel, Cryptos Chain, where I'm doing this video only for cryptocurrency related content. There's just so much to cover, and I want to do blockchain games as a separate kind of content on this channel. So if you do like blockchain games, if you've been subscribing to this channel because of blockchain games, please do also subscribe to my Cryptos Chain Blockchain Games channel. You can find the link in the pinned comment below. Do check it out. I would very much appreciate it with your support. Obviously, I've only got 2 subscribers at the moment, so not too much growth. I actually set this up yesterday, so just to have content over there and to kind of fluctuate, right? I haven't deleted any of the blockchain game content that I have on this channel, but going forward, I'll only be creating blockchain gaming content on this new channel. So that's it from today's news video. Please hit the like if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you're new. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.